Satsang-83. Atman and Param Atman. 17th October, 1935. Evening Satsang. We must not feel sad when something happens which does not feel beneficial to us. If all is God, then where and what is the difference? We must know this fully. To know that all is God is the real devotion with the mind. A man may belong to a low caste, the so-called untouchable, or be very evil in his behavior, but his original state, he is still God. There is only God in him. God means that we ourselves are only the Supreme Self, Param Atman. We are the foundation on which all experience takes place. Param Atman does not get dissolved. All experiences have a beginning and ending. That consciousness, which is the subtle awareness of the beginning and ending of experiences, is called the Self, or Atman. And that background in which all experience takes place is called Param Atman. That which remains after experience is over is the Supreme Self, which exists before the experience begins and after the experience has ended. That root of all is not destructible. The serpent and scorpion are the same. Even in them, our very own existence pulsates. When we have this feeling, it is called God consciousness. One who knows that all creatures are God will never use harsh words to others. Rarely does someone insult a person they love, but they will quickly speak harsh words to others. This is the habit of the ego that believes itself to be the individual, the jiva. When we understand that all things, all beings, are Param Atman, we must not say anything about anybody. What does one care about that? All is the Self, Param Atman only. Even at the cost of our life, we must never speak about defects of others or hurt anybody by word or deed. We must act in such a manner as will be helpful to others. If we have money or any other asset, we must give so that it provides happiness to others. We must behave in such a way that others will be satisfied. This is called physical devotion, or devotion with one's body. We should even be kind to one who does wrong deeds to us, just as the sage Vasishtha forgave the sage Vishwamitra. Those who are still aspirants get angry. An aspirant or someone studying some system of yoga may not yet have a proper sense of self-control, and therefore desire and anger may still harass such people. They may sometimes curse others and put them in a lot of trouble, just as sons of rich people have no self-control. We should be able to see God Almighty, the Supreme Being, even in our so-called enemies, because that is the sign of selflessness. One whose ego has gone is the real sadhu, the saint and sage. The ego-conditioned nature of people is to find faults with others. But the nature of a saint is not to look at the bad points or what is lacking in others. How can one who is concerned about good and bad qualities in others be a saint or sage? A saint or sage is different from those people. If he behaves in a different way than the people of the world, only then is he a saint. The nature of a bad man is not to see anything good in others. The sage or saintly being is without any particular qualities or signs. The man who is truly great sees the good in others, and he knows that that good is the very light of God, which is shining within himself. Be kind to all and have compassion for all, and you will feel no need for anything. Compassion for all beings is the best means to destroy the net of illusion. There is no other sin that is greater than evil gossip. Speak well, but never speak evil about others. One who blames others will never get good food to eat. If you want to get good food, you must speak good words. One who talks trash eats trash. The tongue that does not speak sweetly does not get sweet food. The scriptures say that the evil-tongued people get the birth of a pig that eats its own excrement. The man who says good and true things has the true power of speech. Lord Krishna says, I have so ordained that the path of devotion is very pure. There is no difficulty in devotion, and the devotee becomes successful. Even though there are many religions and sacred books, the path of devotion is greater than all of them. The seeker is helped through deep devotion, and calamities therefore never show their faces to him. A real devotee knows that he and all beings of the world and Param Atman are one. Just as a serpent is afraid of the eagle, and a man is afraid of death, likewise, calamities are afraid of the devotee. Dear Uddhava, this is my path of devotion, which I have not told even to my mother, but now I have told it to you.